Let me take you into one of the most debated, dissected, obsessed over movie endings in cinematic history. A spinning top, a breath held by millions, a cut to black. And for 15 years, the world has been arguing over one question. Did the top fall or didn't it? Was it a dream or was it reality? Is the real totem the top or the wedding ring? But the moment you ask those questions, you miss the powerful truth this scene is actually revealing. You miss the hidden code that shows you exactly how to manifest your dream life. Because the secret of that controversial, endlessly debated movie ending has nothing to do with whether the top falls or not, and everything to do with the moment Cobb stops looking at it, the moment he stops caring whether it falls or not, the moment he stops looking for proof of his dream life out there. That's the moment nobody talks about. The moment that explains why your manifestations seem to stall, why your desires feel far away, why nothing appears to change even when you imagine something new. Let's rewind. For the entire movie, Cobb is obsessed with one thing: proof. Proof he's awake. Proof he's not dreaming. Proof he's in the real world. Proof he's not trapped inside his own mind. His entire emotional state rises and falls on whether some external object confirms his reality. Sound familiar? Is my manifestation working? Did they text me yet? Has anything changed? Is the money coming? Do I feel different? How do I know? Every time you check, you're spinning your own totem. Just like Cobb, you're waiting for the 3D to reassure you. Just like Cobb, you're trapped inside a world that mirrors your doubt. Just like Cobb, you're stuck in a loop of testing and waiting instead of choosing and living. And then finally, at the end, Cobb sets the top down. It spins, it wobbles. And for the first time in the entire movie, he walks away. He doesn't check. He doesn't care. He doesn't wait for confirmation. He doesn't stare at it for proof. He doesn't need the 3D to validate him. He turns toward the life he wants, and he chooses that as his reality. Right there, in that moment, the entire meaning of the film is revealed. Reality becomes yours the moment you stop checking if it's real. It's law. The law behind every single manifestation success story in human history. Not believing harder, not visualizing longer, not waiting for signs or looking for proof. It's this. Stop asking your dream to prove itself and start living and being it now. That's why the screen cuts to black. The story ends the moment Cobb stops needing evidence, because that's the moment his dream life becomes reality. And that's the secret you've been overlooking. It's not the top that decides the outcome. It's the moment he stops watching it and stops needing it for proof. Your world doesn't shift when the conditions change. Your world shifts when you stop checking if the conditions changed. Every time you need proof, you return to the version of you who doesn't have what they want. Every time you check, you step back into the identity of I am not yet. the one who doubts, the one who waits, the one who hopes instead of knows. And every time you walk away from the need for evidence, you step into the version of you who's already living it. This one controversial, hotly debated scene reveals the entire manifesting equation in one idea. Stop proving it. Stop checking it. Live it now. That's how the top falls in your life. That's how your world transforms overnight. That's how your dreams show up, not because you chase them, but because you stop asking reality to validate them. Cobb didn't need the top to fall. He needed to stop caring whether it did. He needed to make his dream real by being the only proof and the only source there is. You are reality. You are the source. I am, and there is no other. The ending of Inception isn't a mystery. It's a masterclass in manifesting the life of your dreams. Today, on the Tom Kearin Channel, the ending of Inception reveals the secret to manifesting your dreams. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel in studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the Tom Kearin Channel. We've been talking about this scene, the final scene of the movie Inception, where Cobb is now in his home. You can see, as he walks in his home, he's looking around, still trying to determine what's real and what's a dream. As he sees his children through the patio door. And he spins the top one last time, right? The top or the totem, to determine what's a dream and what's reality. And many might think that, oh, Cobb got distracted, so he didn't check the top. We don't know whether it toppled or whether it still was spinning. In other words, whether it was reality or a dream. But that's really not the message. There's a lot of messages in that movie ending. But really the powerful message here is Cobb didn't care anymore. In other words, Cobb determined that I am reality, that only love is real. And so it didn't matter whether the totem or the spinning top fell or stayed spinning, because the proof isn't out there. Cobb decided, made the profound decision that I am the proof, I am reality. I choose this. This is my reality. Whether it's a dream or real doesn't matter, because what's real is the dreamer. Cobb is reality. This is powerful. The message here, I just want to really reiterate, is even bigger than the idea that when you stop looking for proof and evidence out there, your dreams manifest. That there is an idea there, but it's bigger than that idea. And it's bigger than the idea when you stop trying to figure out whether you've shifted into your new reality and identity or version of you. You shift. All of those are true because you are reality. In both of those cases, you're creating a reality of looking for proof. You're creating a reality of not shifting, but trying to look for proof that you've shifted. So of course you shift, of course your dreams manifest, but the message is bigger here. It's no longer I am not that person that I desire to be. I am that which I desire and assume and imagine to be. It's no longer Cobb determining what's real and unreal. He's choosing or demonstrating that only love is real. As he was feeling the love of his kids and his family, only love is real. Nothing unreal exists. This is powerful. Cobb, it wasn't because a mere distraction. It looked like that, right? And I know there's debate over whether the real totem was the wedding ring or not, but it's beyond all that. Cobb realized The question and need for proof of what's real or unreal, or what's a dream or what's not a dream, is irrelevant. Wow. What's not a dream versus what's a dream, what's real versus unreal is irrelevant. In other words, he didn't care anymore. It doesn't matter. He chose love. And only love is real, as A Course in Miracles says. And A Course in Miracles says, what is unreal doesn't exist. Only I am is real. The dreamer is reality. The dreamer is what's real. Whether your sleeping dream at night, when you go to bed, or your waking dream of your 3D physical experiences, they're both dreams of the dreamer of I am, of that one awareness, that one consciousness. Whether one is real and the other is unreal is irrelevant. They're both real experiences of what's real or reality, you as I am awareness, you as love, you as the only reality. It's the dreamer that's what's real. And so the message is that you choose. You choose what's real and what's not real. You choose to live that dream now. That it's only you. It's only, looking for proof and looking for evidence out there makes no sense. You are reality. And when you choose to say, I'm living that dream now, I am that version of me that I desire to be. I am everything that I've ever wanted and desired to be. That must be your reality, because there is no other. Wow. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel in studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to check out the Be Something Wonderful channel. More content coming. Stay with us with great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude. This is Tom Kearin here on the Tom Kearin Channel in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.